Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tales from the Geek. I am Aaron the Mechanic.
And I am Dr. Googzilla.
And we got some comics, we got some news, and hey, we actually said what the show is this week. So
We
we're
actually
ahead of the
introduced the
game
show
from
this week.
last week.
Oh, yeah.
We take a few weeks off and we didn't even know who we are anymore.
We got
Who
we,
are we?
we got lazy and comfortable.
Yeah, who are we? But anyway, Googs, you surviving the cold up there? Do you have any cold weather?
Well, yeah. Well, it's Connecticut. It's New England. It's mid-January. We had a couple. It's actually been like slightly warmer, so we're talking high 30s, low 40s. But there was a couple days when I went out to put my trash can out, and I'm just kind of like, oh, yeah, like I just
His
wanted to just
hands frozen to the trash
yeah,
can.
just wanted to just push it out and just be like, ah. I'm one man. How much trash can I? It can wait a week.
I had to take a bath earlier today because I was so cold and it was only 52 degrees.
52 degrees. I'm still putting on shorts.
Yeah, no. It has been cold here though. It has been like in the 30s, but still.
Yeah, the colder it gets. This is my winter beard. I bet So it's I've now reached Tolkien dwarf Mines of
Status.
Moria length.
I like it. Me too.
Come like spring though, first hot day, I'll just be like, oh.
Uh, man, the people from up north need to come down here and get their weather. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Take it back up north. Take this weather and take it back.
It's not my
Back up.
fault you guys all share the same snow plow down there.
That's right. I swear Kansas does. They even sent out a note that was like, hey, don't forget we do the main roads first, so the side roads may just take some time.
Oh man. I mean, in Connecticut, we got some scary side roads and stuff too, but I can imagine, out there. We're
Yeah, because
just
they
a
just
we're
don't
just a
plan for
wee
it.
state.
Yeah, they don't plan, and they just don't plan for it. So they're like 8 inches in one day. Yeah. The thing that was scary about Nashville when I lived there was like they didn't prepare for the snow or the ice, and then they have hills, so it's like you
Yeah, that's
slide
what I heard about
backwards.
about that area where it's just like, okay, it's all right. Oh wait, there's hills and like mountains and mountain roads and dips and dives and all that. We're just kind of like, yep, nope, not good, not good when covered in ice.
Yeah, no, thank you. No, thank you. Um, all right, so let's get into some news that we
Let's
have
do
going
it.
on.
What do we
Um,
got?
so Sing Sing, I think it was released in 2023 at a film festival. But it is about some incarcerated individuals who like basically become a performing troupe, and how they use that kind of as a way to express themselves. And so this summer, it will be re-releasing in theaters and also the first time to have like a film festival in a prison. It's in October in California.
Oh well,
So
yeah, we were discussing this earlier. I had never heard of it. It sounds very interesting.
no, I had seen a preview. When was that? I think like a few months ago, and I was like, "Wow, I never had heard of it." I did not know it's been out like that. It was released or like independently, obviously. So anyway, I thought that was exciting and interesting and different. And hopefully, if I haven't watched the film, but if that is a good mode of like expressing yourself and kind of embracing your emotions, that kind of thing. Hopefully, it's something that catches on as well if it isn't already out there. So
Oh yeah.
pretty neat. Okay, let me go through some of the other things that are going on, and then we can go into TV shows that are going to be canceled. We'll end
Yes,
on a happy note.
and
Reacher season 3 trailer
yep.
is out.
There's the official nice big old trailer. It's like, yeah, I'm in. I'm in. Don't worry about it. I'm in.
Yeah, nice big old. And then the Skeleton Crew finale. Don't spoil it, Gooks, because I bet you watched it.
No. They
Today.
release it. It comes out at 9 o'clock. Yeah, well, at least my time, Eastern Standard Time.
Awesome. Okay, well, good. Well,
So
don't you
I have
can't
not I
spoil
have
it.
not seen it yet. I've set my alarm for like 8:55, so I don't forget about it. But yep, tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's when we're. That's when they'll. Yeah, they no longer do they just put it out on midnight.
I would.
Voodoo Lily,
I had just
hello.
assumed. I just assumed because we don't get to it till later in the week. So, hello, Voodoo. It's Voodoo. Voodoo, who do you do what? Remind me of a bit. Okay. Also, let's see. Oh, the TV shows that are canceled. Let's dive into it. So some of these, it sounds like, oh no, they're canceling shows, but a lot of these were like planned. So just like don't get too great. Don't get too upset
What do we
yet.
got?
Yeah.
I know a few of them, but let's see.
Yeah, this one I guess was a little bit unexpected, but Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur season 2, part 2 will air in 2025, and then after that, it is canceled.
Oh,
yeah.
I never watched it. I watched a couple, like 1 or 2 episodes. I really dig the
Okay.
art style and all that. It was animated, so it was animated for for kids. So
yeah, the franchise is also being canceled.
that was that one. Well, I haven't watched all of it, but it has a very funny premise where it's kind of like it's they're kind of making fun of the whole like making like these like Marvel movie big franchise movies, and it's like one production team is doing this movie, it's based off of some comic book and all this, and then there's like another one that the studio kind of has marked as their big tentpole movie, so that one's getting more love than theirs, and it's all like the goings on of like the film crew, the actors, and the
Oh,
studio
that's
all
funny.
trying to make these movies in tandem, and just chaos ensues. It's pretty funny. The guy who played Baron Zemo in in the MCU, he plays like the the hip director, who's like trying to be, my vision,
That's
my
funny.
vision, while also dealing with like the studio. It was funny. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah, check it out. It sounds funny. Handmaiden's Tale, that 6th season is going to be out in 2025, and then that will be. But that is that's pretty much been planned. But they are working on a spin-off series apparently called The
Okay, yeah.
Testers.
If it's popular, there'll be a spinoff.
Yeah. If you can't get one spinoff, why not 2 or 3 or 5? Cobra Kai is going to be done with season 6.
Oh yeah, well we knew that.
Yeah,
There's also that like there's a whole like Karate Kid movie with like Jackie Chan
that's
and
right.
Ralph Macchio. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're connected or not. I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't know. This is one of those things where I thought like Cobra Kai was like awesome, and then now it's kind of got to the point where it's like, okay, like I've just kind of stopped really watching it as much. But I was like really diligent the first few seasons, but it just kind
Oh
of went
yeah,
on.
I'm all caught up. I'm waiting for those last like 5 episodes or so.
Yeah.
See how
I
it
can't
ends.
believe it's season 6. Like that's probably why. I think they lost me around season 4, but I still watched 5 and I started 6. So there you go. Squid Games. So I think I was surprised when a season 2 even came out, but they left it at a cliffhanger. So
Yep.
season 3 will be released in 2025, and then that is supposed to be the end of the show,
Yeah.
and that is
Did you watch season 2?
yeah, blew
Yeah,
my
I
mind.
got to that. I'm like, why is there only 7 episodes? And I get to the end, and it's like, wait a minute. Oh, come
And
on.
then I go, oh no, is it a part 1 and part 2? No, but at least the next season comes out in 2025, so it still feels like a part 1 and 2.
Yeah, I just assumed that's what they're doing, but
Yeah.
they want to call it season 3 by all means.
Yeah, they're like, no, we can't use part 1 and 2 for everything. Can't do that. Stranger Things, like I don't know, these kids are adults now and probably grandparents at this
I think
point. But
we joked about it last
yeah,
week that
exactly. Well, that's the very
they're
planned
bringing their
ending.
kids.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, well yeah, this is always. But man, they have been taking their time.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, Bel Air is a 4th and final season, was in 2024. Wait. Oh no, it's good. It ended up being in 2025. So,
I did not know that show was still going on.
well, apparently so. And yeah, so that's it. That's most of those. So if some of those were how was season 2? Oh, of what? Of
Squid Games, good.
oh,
Watch it.
it
It's
was
only 7 episodes. Go
short
for it.
and good and surprising and yeah, twist as always. So I won't spoil it. No
What a
spoilers.
twist!
little twist. And that is the news we have. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, and share. We would love for your friends to be our friends to be your friends. Great big happy family. And yeah, we got some comics for you. I was trying to think if I could give any for Squid Games though, real quick, like I feel like for some reason, especially depending on when the next one comes out in 2025, I feel like there's going to be a lot of like costumes, like Squid Game costumes this time around for Halloween. Don't know
Oh yeah.
why, but I have the
I know
feeling.
there was a lot of jumpsuits and those weird hockey masks with the
Yeah,
triangles and the circles.
exactly. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. I thought about that when I was watching. I was like, what would be a good
Especially
like
if season 3 comes out around that
if
time.
it does come around then
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
All right, what do we got for comics this week, folks? All right, Rogue the Savage Land. If anybody's been a fan of the Savage Land Rogue, debuted in issue 274 of Uncanny X-Men, if I can remember correctly, the classic. A lot of artists, get commissions to draw Rogue, the Savage Land Rogue. But this is I believe it's a short miniseries that takes place. It's kind of like a lost tale from when she was trapped in the Savage Land with like Magneto and all of them. So if you're a fan of X books and Rogue in general, check this out. Comes out this week. All right, this is from Dark Horse. It's a book called Behemoth,
Whoa.
and I just it has such a cool premise. I'm gonna read from my cheat sheets. Let's see. When a giant monster attacks a city and swallows a bus full of civilians, one woman must fight for her life. Trapped inside the enormous beast, Sarah and her fellow bus passengers soon find out that they're not alone. What dangers lie within the belly of the beast? And who or what will they have to contend with in order to survive? So it's a book about basically it's a book about like if Godzilla ate a bus and the people were still inside, it was still alive inside him. So I'm just like, that's a weird concept. I
That
know
is such a crazy concept. I like it.
I'm definitely gonna read that one.
I got to know.
All right, let's see. From the distinguished competition, DC Comics this week, we got a one shot Green Lantern Fractured Spectrum #1. Uh, it features the Green Lantern Corps and the planet of Oa. They've got a brand new threat. Let's see. Beings that manifest uncontrolled parts of the emotional spectrum have randomly appeared throughout the universe, and only the Green Lantern Corps can deal with it. So if you're a Green Lantern fan, looks like they got a whole team of like your Green Lantern All Stars together. So check it out.
Do it.
And then I believe lastly, here we go. The new Ultimate Universe at Marvel has been doing very well with Ultimate Spider-Man being a standout. But in a couple months ago, they released the Ultimate Universe 1 year in, which introduced us all to Ultimate Wolverine. So, but here we go. Finally, it is the own series. Hope we're going to get a lot more information on the character because not a lot is known. But here we go, Ultimate Wolverine #1, and it's basically he's kind of the take I'm getting so far on the Ultimate Wolverine, like how they kind of changed it around because there's a whole new different Marvel universe. Is he's kind of the Winter Soldier of this world, so I'm kind of
Ooh.
interested to see how they pulled that off. So this is probably going to be one of the hotter books this week because people have just been like, "Who's Ultimate Wolverine? We need to know. Give us more." Num 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 num.
That's a
So
hot book.
I say that's your pick of interesting. Like, ooh, got to read that this week. But
Do it.
and that'll do. It's kind of a light week. If I remember correctly, 3 weeks ago, we're kind of in the holidays, and that's when like the FOCs, the final order cutoffs, the ordering is kind of like they don't plan a lot because nobody's around. But still, do what you can to help support your local brick and mortars. I know it's easier to get, stuff off the big midtown and all that, but there's a lot of small brick and mortars you can go to around you. Check it out. If you can't, there's a lot of small guys online, like my own Gamma Base comics. You can get a subscription service there. But if you're close to a comic store, go to a comic store because you never know what you'll find that'll pique your interest. It's good. It's
Yeah.
good to like. It's like you go to like a Barnes and Noble. You just kind of look around, what colors hit your eyes. But a comic store is just like that, but nothing
Go
but
in for
comics and
one
good
book,
things.
you leave with 10. That's how
Mm.
it goes.
And plus, any comic shop owner worth his salt, you can go in there and be like, "Hey, listen, I like this," and they can recommend you many, many things. But
Yeah.
that is it for
Dragon's Lair,
comics this
man,
week.
here in Austin. That's the place. That's definitely the place I go
Mm.
often. And they've got games there too, and like tables set up so you can like play games and hang out. So
Oh yeah, the bigger shops, they always got like all-encompassing fun.
yeah, it's a good old time. Any
Hmm.
shameless plugs?
No shameless plugs. Nothing real urgent. I mean, but check out the Art of Chris Gugliotti on Facebook for routinely post stuff. You can follow me on Instagram. It's at Chris Gugliotti. I'm very ingenious with my naming my social media. But
Yeah,
check that out. I post all the time. Follow me on Facebook. I'm always posting something. You're looking for a commission, by all means, hit me up. But other than that,
do it. Well, yeah, we don't forget next week we will be out because I've got a work thing. I'm gonna be um, tied up. I know, right? Right, Googs. What the heck is work? But then we will be back the following Tuesday. We go live at 6:25 Central Time. We will see you then. So not next week, but the following week. Um,
guaranteed now, amazing things are going to happen between now
oh, you
and
know
next
it.
week, and
You
we're
know
not going to
it.
be able to report on it. We're just going to
That's
be like 2 weeks later. We're like, hey guys, remember? Oh, you already heard? Okay.
yeah. Wah, wah.
They're gonna
That's
introduce the
exactly.
new Batman from the DCU and
Googs
all
is
this
just like
shit.
going live on Tuesday by himself, like,
I'm
I
just
have to
like,
get it
I need
out.
to,
Oh yeah, yes. Googs also does all the art on our pages as well. That is the
yes.
truth. The truth. Awesome. Well, we will see you guys live at 6:25 in 2 weeks. We will see you there. Enjoy the time. Later.